Hi, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your Spirit Guide Money and Career Message reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates that you give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel, and know that this reading is undated because I am of the firm belief that whenever you come across it is the exact right moment that your Spirit Guide wanted you to hear this message. So let's dive right in now, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, and see what your Spirit Guide has to say. Now I'm going to take the Spirit Animal Oracle cards and move them over to the side. These will be layered on top of the traditional tarot cards to give you extra insights, extra understanding at the end of the reading. I'm just going to move your Witchling Oracle cards and your Fairy Oracle cards over to the side, and we'll get to those in just a moment. And now let's see, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, what Spirit has to say. Cancer. Spirit Guide message. Cancer, money and career. Spirit Guide message for Cancer, money and career. Excuse me. Spirit Guide message for Cancer, money and career. Spirit Guide message for Cancer, money and career. Spirit Guide message for Cancer, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right, fantastic. That is where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, Cancer, we have the Two of Pentacles. You're juggling a lot right now. You're crowned with the Eight of Wands. Things are going to be changing and changing rather quickly. Then we have the Ace of Swords, reversed, inverted. So there is some sort of knowledge that God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is going to be handing you, but it isn't quite coming through very clearly right now. You have the King of Cups, that's you. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. I'll get to that in just a minute. So this is you, and you're coming through as a king, which is astoundingly powerful. Then we have the Nine of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Five of Cups, you're needing to look at something differently. Change your mind, change your life, yes. But there's also a sense of not being able to look at it differently right away. The Three of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles is prosperity, so you don't have to worry about that. And the Seven of Wands. It's interesting that you have the Five of Cups inverted, leading to the Ace of Swords inverted. Right. Let's see what your fairy guidance has to say here. Cancer, money and career. Cancer, Spirit Guide message, money and career. Cancer, Spirit Guide message, money and career. Right here we have confidence. Okay. And we have intuition. Have confidence in your intuition, even if it seems silly, even if you just sit there and you're like, I don't know why my gut says this. I should really, go against it. No, don't, Cancer. Cancer, money and career. Spirit Guide message, Cancer, money and career. Right here, we have banishment, which is lovely. And we have serenity, peace coming in, which is also lovely. So let's start with banishment. And this says, you have the power to banish negative energy and unwanted problems. You really do. Even though right now it's not going to seem like you do, and why I laughed just a little bit, is because you have the sword falling on top of your head. All right, that's why I went, oh my goodness. So you have the inverted Ace of Swords. So this is God's Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift, right? It's a gift, but it's going to be smacking you right upside the head. So it's not going to feel like a gift. You're going to be like, my word, what the heck is going on here? And it's going to actually help you banish negativity from your life and from your workplace, from the way that you're moving forward, because there's something when it comes to your career that you feel like, okay, I have to defend where I'm standing. I have to defend how I'm moving forward. No. You have to stand true to the clarity that you are seeing and banish away the doubts and fears that you have within yourself. The color that shines through here is indigo. That's healing and cleansing your third eye chakra. Your third eye is opening up to see new ideas and new purposes leading you forward. Then we have serenity. And this says, a spirit of serenity brings a calmness to the connectivity of all that is. By being calm, by connecting to your heart's truth, by opening up this door, you're going to see that you actually get more accomplished because you're taking out the chaos from things. And that's what really needs to be done here. You need to sit there and say, okay, it's not maybe going exactly as I had planned or envisioned, but when does life really ever do that? So now you are looking at the serenity that you need to move forward and saying, yes, things aren't going like I had planned, but they are moving forward in a purpose that is divinely guided, and it's leading you towards success and towards prosperity. And you're actually right in between, right here, you're sandwiched in between an end of a cycle that actually brings you so many blessings and so much bounty. Then we have intuition. And this says intuition is the ability to listen to your higher self. It's time to listen to your higher self. Or else, I swear to you, Spirit is going to smack you upside the head and be like, okay, now you're going to hear me. Something is going to happen if you don't start listening to Spirit, where you can't help but listen to Spirit. And it's within your mind, but it's going to have a direct effect on you and your career, your prosperity. It's going to have a direct effect on how you go about things. And then we have here confidence. And this says, confidence is having the belief in yourself to keep going and the self-assurance to get you there. Be confident, be bold, be brave within you. And that's going to open up doors. Because what we have here is we have a lot is on your plate. You have the Two of Pentacles, which means you have endless prosperity, but you're juggling. And look at how tired he looks. It's like you're tired, you're overwhelmed, you're questioning, you're thinking, can I ever get to where I want to be? And where you want to be is at the Nine of Pentacles. Prosperity, success, bounty, abundance, your truth, leading you forward. Can you ever get there? Yes, you can. Are you going to get there? Yes, you are. Is it going to be hard work? Absolutely. Absolutely. Nothing in life worth having comes easily. All right? It is always something that either you have to fight for or you have to, kind of fight to keep kind of thing. So even if it does wind up just happening, you're going to see that you work really hard to keep it. And what I'm seeing here is that you're starting to learn your worth. You need to get yourself on firm ground, because what you're doing here is you're questioning, you're doubting, you're fearing. You're saying, do I have the right to move forward the way that I want to? Or can I juggle everything the way that I want? Because there's something within your career where you're looking forward towards your career. Blessings are coming, but there's something within the pay. All right? It's almost as if the money is coming in. There's bounty when it comes to money, all right? But there's change when it comes to career. And yes, it's a prosperous change and it's a powerful change, but it's one that you fight for. It's one that you are looking at. And that can be very much what you're juggling here, and also a sense of feeling fulfilled within what you do, feeling fulfilled as you move forward, looking at things through new eyes and with new truths. And as you do so, the bounty starts to come. And with the Eight of Wands, everything is changing. Absolutely everything is changing. And it's going to start off rather slow. You're going to be looking at things, Cancer. You're going to think, am I heading in the right direction? Are things moving the right way? Doubting, fearing, apprehension is right here. And then you have the Three of Wands. So as you embrace this change, you start looking at the future and you see the rainbow. You see the success. You see the power that is coming in. And you say, wow, there's luck at the end of that rainbow. There's gold in them, there hills, is what I'm really seeing here. And there's just a sense of that prosperity being a part of you and you moving forward in that truth, in that power. And so something is going to change when it comes to your career. As you look forward, as you look towards the future, you're going to see that things start to shift. And as things start to shift, you're going to see that you're actually luckier than you thought you were. There's a silver lining, there's a bounty, there's a truth to you that you are embracing in your career, that you think, wow, this is what I've been working towards. This is what I want. And it can be very, very small, Cancer. I don't want you to think that it has to be something huge. It may very well be. But it can also be, you're driving home and you see a rainbow on your way home and you're like, oh, that's the sign I needed. There is going to be a sign linked with rainbows here where it's kind of like a blessing that's coming in. It's very much like a blessing. But then you're also looking towards your future, looking towards the way that you are going after what you desire, the way that you're going after what it is that you want, the way that you're looking at things anew, and new horizons, new understandings are opening up to you. And then there is something here that's just going to smack you upside the head, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh. So be aware of that. Be aware of that. And it's not going to be in the nicest way, okay? Because usually when you're smacked, it's not in a nice way. But here, it's not going to be in the nicest way that you thought. It's not going to be in the way that you had envisioned. It's going to be something that happens where you think, oh my gosh, it just smacked me in the face. It couldn't be clearer, but you're not going to see it right away. You're going to say something like, it's as clear as the nose on my face, but you weren't able to see it. Why? Because you can't see the nose on your face without looking for it or looking in the mirror. Then you have the 9 of Cups, success, prosperity. There is a sense of radiance, of joy and prosperity and bounty coming from you. People see it. You're not going to see it, though. You're still going to be fighting, and you're going to be saying, they have to understand. They have to see where I'm coming from. They have to be able to know where it is that I'm heading and what it is that I want and what's going on here. So know here that they're seeing the success. Other people are seeing this radiance, but you're going to sit there and be thinking, oh, is it really, is this really where I want to be? Am I really moving forward the right way? Is all my hard work actually paying off? And you're going to feel like you have to fight. You're going to have to defend, especially when it comes to your career, when it comes to your job, when it comes to where you are right now. And it may very well be that the job that you have right now is just a job. It's not a career. You don't want to make a career off of it. Right? And so here, it can very well be that in your own head, you're fighting to prove that what you want can happen. If you step back a little bit and used half the energy that you had, even just thinking, I'll show them, I'll be famous, everybody will know my name, I'll show them. If you take away that energy, because we're emotional beings, especially you, Cancer, because you are a water sign, your emotions shine through so bright. So if you take away, I'll show them, I'll prove it, and you say, this is who I am. This is where I need to be. This is how I need to move forward. You're going to see that you start to see that light within you. You start to feel that happiness. You start to see that there's the ocean of emotion right behind you. And there's this endless possibility that's awaiting you. And as you're moving forward, you're graced. You're graced and you're blessed. And there is a sense of prosperity coming, but you have to, here, be a student. There's something more to learn. There's something deeper to understand. There's some sort of deeper knowledge coming your way. And it starts to open up doors. Right? But it isn't going to be something that you're all of a sudden absolutely right off the bat good at right away. So know that even if there is something where you want it with every single ounce of your being. You want to get to be, that great writer. You want to get to be that, great musician. You want to get to be the CEO of a company or promoted higher and higher and higher. There's still more that you have to learn. And I'm not saying that to discourage you. I'm saying it to keep your mind open, because you're always going to be a student. You're always going to be taking in new ideas. And this leads you to prosperity and success. This leads you to holding the cup in your hand that has the boat in it, that has, kind of the ocean right here that he's holding, that you're holding. You're holding the world and endless possibilities, and you are on the ocean in the world with endless possibilities. And you have to be guided by your heart. Why? Because, again, we are emotional beings. We operate from the heart. Even if we say, oh, I'm just going to be so logical, then we're saying that whatever it is that emotionally we want, we're going to do just the opposite. So here, know that emotion rules everything anyway. And I'm actually getting excited because you are going to see your prosperity coming. You are going to see the way that you want to move forward. You're going to be studying, learning, understanding, and then doors are going to start to open because you are the king. Because people see your heart. People see you moving forward. And as they see you, the prosperity comes. And you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, I have to defend myself. The prosperity won't last. Now, if you say that, if you take yourself by eyes, if you say that, and you say, oh, the prosperity won't last. Oh my gosh, I'll never get to stay here. I'll never get to really enjoy my success, enjoy my prosperity. It doesn't mean that you have to, climb the highest mountain, that you have to, be, the most successful 6 figures person out there. It does mean here that what you are doing is bringing you prosperity and success, is bringing you bounty, is moving you forward to new riches and new heights. And if you spend your time fighting everybody else and saying, I deserve this, you're going to talk yourself out of the blessings that are coming your way. Because you're going to be so busy saying, I deserve to be successful, instead of saying, I am successful, I am prosperous, I am bountiful, I know my worth. And here, Cancer, know your worth, because you're juggling so much right now. And at times it is feeling overwhelming. It's feeling like, when will I ever get there? It's going to smack you upside the head, the ideas, the insights. But here, with the Five of Cups, right? The Five of Cups, for me, right now, what I'm seeing is everything pouring out, okay? She's holding the Two of Cups in her hands. And what the Five of Cups means for me is change your mind, change your life. This is inverted, all right? So it has the opposite meaning. But I still see it. Spirit is saying, no, it's not the opposite meaning. It's saying here that you're not holding the Two of Cups in your hand. You're not embracing what you love. And you're not changing your mind to change your life. And it's not that you have to have some sort of huge revelation. It's going to be something softer, something calmer, something gentler. But it is going to be, when it hits you finally, because it's not going to hit you all at once. When it hits you finally, it is going to be a big revelation. That is going to have you looking at the future and seeing the prosperity that you want, seeing the success. Now, you might have to change things, all right? So often, it's so often we get so focused of like, this is the way I have to walk, this is the way I have to be, this is the way I'm going to be successful. Whereas if we just, turned and took a bit of a different road, and looked at our talents, looked at who we are, and said, oh, well, I can go this way, the success is right there. So don't think it can only be one way. There's only one avenue, there's only one job, there's only one road to success. Because what Spirit is saying here is there's many, and you're going to be learning, opening up those possibilities. But if you fight, if you sit there, and this isn't rolling over and playing dead. This isn't saying be lackadaisical, don't fight for your success. This is saying that, yes, you still have to be on top of your game. But do not think that, it's just going to pour in. Or that you have to, Spirit is saying, don't think that it's going to pour in. And don't think that you have to fight for the right to be successful. That you have to, defend yourself each and every time. Because it's going to be exhausting. And it's not going to be right for you. Let's look at your spirit animal oracle cards. Cancer. Spirit guide, money and career message. Because I'm excited for you, because there's so much success here. There's so much change here. I don't want you to miss it. Right? I really, really don't. Oh, goodness. Okay. Spirit guide. Money and career. Cancer. Spirit guide, money and career. Cancer. Spirit guide, money and career. Cancer. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. I'm just going to lay these out quietly. Oh, I love this. You have the crow and the white raven right here. This is beautiful. This is powerful. This is success. Okay? So we start off here with the crow spirit, and it says co-create with spirit. Do not try to handle everything all by yourself, which is what you're going to try and do, Cancer. So I'm warning you against that. Spirit, well, I'm not. Spirit is saying, don't try and do everything yourself. Don't try and sit there and say, okay, I got this. I'll just keep on juggling more and more and more and more, because he's tired. You're tired. You're overwhelmed. You need to delegate. And you also need to hold firm to what you need to do to get things done. All right? Do not be guilted because other people are feeling overwhelmed or other things are happening. And I'm not saying, to be cruel to your partner or anything like that. What I am saying here is to make sure that there are limits and boundaries and things being set up for you to make sure that you succeed, and make sure that as you are going after what you desire, you connect with Spirit, because Spirit wants you to be successful, and Spirit is saying, I see things more clearly than you do. So you should listen to me. And that's not me. This is Spirit talking about themselves. Spirit is saying, Spirit sees things more clearly. So listen to that voice inside of your head. Listen to that connection that you are making with Spirit. And it is really going to lead you towards your power, towards your truth, but also towards what you need to do, what's right for you. And then we have the parrot spirit, which says, watch your words. Watch your words as you embrace your success. Watch your words as bounty opens up to you, as the gardens open up to you, as success comes your way. Be very careful with the way you treat others, but also with the way you treat yourself, what you say to yourself as you are achieving and succeeding. Are you being kind to you still? Are you saying, we just have to push harder and harder and harder, more money, more money, more money? There is going to be a point where you need to settle things down. Because I'm not saying that you don't want to have an abundance of money, but I am saying that there is a time where you have to say, okay, what is right for my soul, myself, how to move me forward in my heart's truth. Then we have the stag spirit, which says, take a leap. As you have the Eight of Wands, as everything is changing, all right? Take that leap of faith. Go with that change. Move forward with the essence of Spirit that is guiding you, okay? And yes, you'll have to step back. Yes, you'll have to look at things, but then go and embrace this change, because it's going to be magnificent. It may not seem magnificent all at once, all right? Because things are still going to be hard, and there is going to be this sense of finding your footing and learning what you want to create. But this leap brings you to bigger things, to better things, to more bountiful things. And then we have the mouse spirit, which says, tend to the small things as you're looking towards the future, as you're taking in this blessing, as you're seeing things unfold. Tend towards the small things, and the bigger things will just come. They will just come. Also, do not get caught up in the little tiny details of everything, because that will actually derail you and knock you off your path. Then we have the hummingbird spirit, which says, be here now. Be present in your success. Be present in the bounty that shines from you. Be present in the joy that is surrounding you. Be in the here now. Do not say, oh, I'll enjoy this later, or, oh, I'll be happy when. Don't be always chasing something more, because that's going to be something that is going to be very enticing for you, Cancer. Be in the presence now, and you will see the success come in. You will see the waters open up. You will see yourself moving forward emotionally in profound success. And then we have the white raven spirit, which says, trust in the magic. Okay? Don't feel as if you have to fight it. This is, again, not rolling over and playing dead, but you're trusting in the magic. You're trusting in the beauty of things. You're seeing things anew, with new passion, with new determination. Trust in it. Trust in the magic, and things will unfold. Then we have the spider spirit, which says, make your dreams real, right? Make your dreams real. Open up those doors. Go down the avenues that you thought, oh, wow, I couldn't possibly do this, or I was never going to be any good at that. Now you are making your dreams real. You are saying, this is something I really don't want to do. Do it first. Do it first. Oh, this is something I'm afraid of learning. Just go for it. Just go for it. Go after it. Because you're going to see that you're weaving a web that is extraordinarily gorgeous. Then we have the brown bear spirit, which says, take time out. Take time out as you are moving forward. Take time out to connect with you, connect with your heart, connect with what you truly want, the places that you truly want to be, right? Take time out. It's not going to make you weak. It's actually going to make you a heck of a lot stronger, Cancer. Watch your words. Watch what you're speaking into reality, because it can derail your success. It can. And trust in the magic. Trust in the magic. Don't fight it. And don't doubt it. Then we have the snake spirit, which says it's time to heal. It's time to heal from the negativity. It's time to heal from not seeing the worth of the path that you are on. It's time to heal. It's time to take those Two of Cups and say, they're mine. I deserve the Minor Arcana Lover's card. I deserve to be happy and in love with what I do. All right? The Lover's card does not mean that you have to be in love with another person. It means that you can also be in love with yourself. Be in love with the duality of your passion. It's time to heal. It really is. It's time to see things in a new light and in a new way and through a greater power. And then we have the Flamingo spirit, which says, embrace the in-between. Because there's going to be a truth that's going to cut you open. I mean, and I don't mean that meanly or, violently. I mean that there is something that you're going to sit there and it's going to kind of just fall on your head. It really is. And you're going to think, oh my goodness. Oh my word. How is it? How is it that I move forward this way? How is it that I got here? How is it that I'm now seeing things in this light? So take time out. You need to digest that. Also, emotionally, what you are putting in, what your knowledge is putting into you is shining through you. That's the thing with the flamingo. The flamingo is actually a white bird. But because of the fish that it eats, it turns pink. So what you're putting into yourself, the messages that you're receiving or having trouble receiving from spirit, they're shining from you. All right? So connect with yourself. Connect and banish the negativity. Embrace the positivity. Okay? Have the confidence, but use your intuition to connect with spirit and the magic that's around you, to fly to the heights that you need to be, to embrace the power that you so want within your life. Because as you do so, as you embrace the in-between, you tend to the small things, and that leads you to seeing the bigger future. That leads you to seeing the way that you want to move forward. And watch your words. Watch what you're speaking into reality. We don't always understand how powerful our words are, how much we can either build ourselves up or rip ourselves down or take everything out in between. Watch your words. Because your words have so much more of a power to them than you expect. Your subconscious message through your fairy guidance is serenity. And this says, embrace serenity's refreshing, peaceful energy vibration. And you have serenity here too in your Witchling card. So it's time to embrace peace. And it's time to let that energy vibration work around you, work through you, work from you. All right? To bring you forward, to move you closer to your goals. We are energy vibrations. Most people, they operate very low, very base. You're rising high, higher and higher and higher. All right? And as you rise to the heights, okay? As you rise higher and higher and higher, right? You are going to find that you need your peace, that things are going to try and knock you off course. Don't let them. Don't let them take away the serenity that you are building around you and that is vibrating from you. Your Witchling card says enthusiasm. And this says, life is always brighter when you wake up each day with a spirit of enthusiasm. And isn't that the truth? I always find this card just a little bit funny because if we wake up each day with a spirit of enthusiasm, that's fantastic. We set the tone for the whole entire day. We're happy. We're going after it. We're excited. We're going to win it. And either, we wind up winning the day or something happens and we wind up actually having a horrible day. So waking up each day with a spirit of enthusiasm is a challenge, yes. And sometimes it's also a disappointment. So what I see here is what Spirit is saying is focus on the things that make you happy. And do so from the moment you wake up, all right? Instead of bombarding yourself with what other people are demanding of you. Wake up each moment. Wake up in a moment of peace. Sit there and say, this is my time. And just take a few deep breaths in. If you're going to say, Dane, I'll fall asleep again, set your alarm clock. Set your alarm clock or press the snooze button. Give yourself maybe 5 minutes. or 8 minutes, depending on how your snooze button works, and let yourself breathe, let yourself connect with your heart, and then embrace that enthusiasm, but know that the enthusiasm, it comes from within you, not from anybody else. Your subconscious message for your spirit animal cards is the Rhino Spirit. It says, overcome any obstacles. Do not let the obstacles define you. Let your perseverance define you and move forward in that passionate truth. Your subconscious message for this whole entire reading is the Chariot card. It's you, Cancer. You are moving towards greatness. That greatness is coming from the balance. It's saying the day and the night. Spirit is saying the day and the night, but it's not the day and the night. It is what people see and what you hold to your heart. Okay? The night, I see more of secret, things that you don't want to share with everybody. And the day is what you share. And so you're having that come together and you're moving yourself forward in passion, in creativity. You're reining in your emotions. You're going after what you desire, and you are completely unstoppable. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you, and I love you all. Bye.